Right. It is impossible for a woman to make a man fall for her because when the roles are reversed, it's just become a very hard task. So a man can make a woman fall for him, but a woman cannot make a man fall for her because this is where I'm coming from. A man has to make an informed decision to chase you. And he's chasing you because he is attracted to you. So if you are attracted to a man who isn't attracted to you, you cannot make him fall for you. But a man, because women are auditory, women fall in love through listening, so therefore he can make you fall for him even if, let's say, initially you were not attracted to him. But getting to know him based on what he says and how he treats you, you may fall for him. So do you see the difference? So that's how come when I see women in these roles where they say, well, I will make him fall for me, I say, no, you cannot make him fall for you. He needs to want to be taken and be owned by you. He needs to want that. If he doesn't want that, you cannot make it happen. He is the one who's supposed to pursue you and make sure you fall for him. But you taking that role is going to be a very difficult and long road to go. And oftentimes, if you feel as if you've made a man fall for you, he won't stay. Because the reason why he won't stay is because you are not his. If a man doesn't fancies you to a point where he wants to keep you, that's when you cannot keep him. Okay, because you say, well, I can make him how? How are you going to make a man fall for you? A man has to be desperate for your attention. But if you are so desperate for his attention to a point where you are too masculine, he's going to be, how you call it? He will withdraw. Okay, he cannot have feelings for a woman who is too masculine, who is pursuing him, who is taking the lead. Okay, some men like it, but it's rare. Okay, rare. And those that succumb to it, they won't stay. Meaning your relationship is not guaranteed if you are the one who is wanting this man to fall for you. He has to be interested in you than you are. That's the secret. There isn't, like another formula out there. The reason why I say a man have to be interested in you than you are, the reasons are simple. Because if he is interested in you than you are, he can make you fall for him. And he's going to maintain, that relationship will be maintained by him. Because remember, I always say that men have wandering eyes. So therefore, he's going to keep his eyes on you. He won't wander around. So if you are the center of his attention, the relationship is likely to become successful. Then him being the center of your attention, whereby you're constantly playing a masculine role, you're constantly running after him, you're constantly wanting him to validate you. Okay, running after him, buying him gift, buying him clothes. Look, there's nothing wrong if you buy him gift for clothes. I don't know the nature of your relationship, but I'm talking about from the initial stages whereby you're trying to forge a relationship with a man. Okay, within the relationship, maybe you can make him fall for you by the way you are and him knowing you more. But from the get-go, he has to be invested into making you fall for him. Because when you guys are strangers and the woman is going hardly or pursuing a man, it's off-putting. I'm sorry. It's off-putting. It's like, I'm not attracted to this. I am the animal, meaning the man. I'm supposed to be chasing you. I'm talking about in the animal kingdom, okay? Literally, I'm not saying that they are. I'm just saying, okay? So, metaphorically. So let's say he is the lion and he has to chase. Yeah, he's hungry. He needs to chase and feed himself. So if he is the lion and he's being chased by the elephant, it's like, this is not the normal runs of thing. Why is this elephant chasing me? Meaning the woman. That's how come I say, do not play a role that doesn't go with your nature. If you pursue a man and you try to make him fall for you, you are going against your nature. It's not going to stick. There's one thing though. There's one thing. You must say that, Rose, I tried and it worked. It didn't. Man cannot say no to sex. So you may not be his type, but he will not say no to sex. It's rare to find a man who say, No, especially if you are the one pursuing him, you are the one that want him, and he has to say no to that. No, he can hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. Oh, no, 9, 8, 10, whatever. And he's going to say, I'm done with this cookie. I'm moving on to the woman that I am going to pursue. I am going to make her fall in love with me. Do you see where these roles differs? While you are busy trying to make him fall for you, he's like, no. I want this one. Let me run after her. It's enjoyable when I pursue her, when I chase her, than me being chased. I am the lion. I can't be chased. I am the king of the jungle. Do you understand? So do not try to make to do that. Okay, do not try to make a man fall for you. It just doesn't work. It won't work. I'm here to tell you that it won't work. You have missed your calling if you are here trying to make a man fall for you. No matter how smart you think you are, no matter how beautiful you think you are, it is ugly to a man for a woman to assume a masculine role. Trying to pursue a man is a very masculine role, okay? And you don't want to find yourself on that side of the fence. It doesn't work, okay? It doesn't work because it's like he will feel emasculated. Like especially, let's say you meet with his friends and you want to not brag. Maybe you, the female, you want to brag. Well, I pursued him. He won't feel masculine enough because you are the one going after him. He will feel embarrassed that you're telling his friends that your ass is the one that pursued him and he agreed. It will make him feel feminine. And men do not like to feel feminine. Okay, remember, the ego is higher than the man, the almighty man. Okay, so therefore, the ego is high. So be careful when you try to brag there and think you are so submissive. You are not submissive. If you are pursuing a man, there's no way you're a submissive woman. You cannot be submissive and go pursue a man, my dear. You have to be masculine. Meaning your masculine side is just higher than your feminine side because you think that it's okay. Well, we live in the worst. I say in the worst. We live in the West. So therefore, because we live here, women are here do propose to men. Now there are women in Africa who are proposing to men. Do you understand? So therefore, it's just like these do not align. You cannot be doing that. Yeah, a woman shouldn't pursue a man that badly. That's how come most of those proposals, the man is nope, I don't want it. Have you seen those videos online or on YouTube whereby the man is like, no, just leaving her there because it is an embarrassment. It is embarrassing to a point where, the men, they feel emasculated. They feel as if, what, I cannot do this. She needs to leave me alone. You should have done this maybe at home. Why are you bringing me to this mall to propose to me? What point are you trying to prove? So the men don't like that. And I want these women to understand that you cannot put a man in a feminine role. Okay, you cannot do that. They are not attracted to that. They're going to leave you and pursue the woman that make them feel masculine to a point where they have to do the heavy lifting, they have to do the chasing, they don't have to compromise. They don't need to feel feminine like that. And you are not their boss. Okay, they need to feel empowered in their masculine role. You need to know and differentiate where a man belongs, especially when they come to pursuing you. If you are his interest, meaning you are the woman that he is interested in. If you are the woman that he is interested in, let him pursue you. Okay, don't be too harsh. I know sometimes some of these women may feel as if I don't have any hope. I don't have a chance. I need to pursue him, or another woman will get him. I'm just here to say that forget about that. Forget about all that. And if he is not meant for you, forget it. You need to move on with your life. Stay there until another man come and pursue you. Another man that you deserve. Because you are going to be very miserable if you try to pursue a man You will be miserable. He will never respect you from the get-go, by the way. Men don't respect women that pursue them because they're like, well, you lack self-esteem. If your self-esteem were high, you will allow me to pursue you. Or if you're not my cup of tea, I will never have. You're supposed to allow another man to pursue you. So they will view you as a woman with low self-esteem, okay, a woman who doesn't have a lot going on for herself. You are going to be an easy target for men. And if you are ever unlucky whereby you fall, whereby you meet a man who doesn't respect himself or who is not honest with himself, he's going to use you and dump you. Use you and dump you. And I don't want to hear where he broke my heart. What did you do? Did you propose to him? Are you that much of a modern woman whereby you are proposing to men? I know women out there are doing it, but I'm just saying that, did you propose to him? Did you pursue him? Did you go and say, well, I like you? There's nothing wrong with a woman liking a man, but I'm like, can you shut up? Let him come to you. If he doesn't come, he's interested in another woman, fine. You are not the one he likes. And people should have right to like you and to dislike you. If they don't like you, they don't like you, especially the men. If you are not their type, they are not going to waste their time with you. They are not even going to look your way, and it's okay, because you, the woman, if you don't like a man, you're not going to give him the time of the day. You're not going to give him any sort of attention, right? So now, what are we talking about? Are you going to pursue or not? I would like to say it is impossible for a woman to make a man fall for her, but it is possible for a man to make a woman fall for him. That's how. And look, I know it sounds unfair, and those women that, well, we should have equal right. Yeah, I am pro equal right, but there are certain things I don't think we should have equal right in, and that comes to a woman pursuing a man. Because if you do, I'm trying to warn you, you're going to get used. You're going to get used. Your heart will be broken. You will left feeling unworthy. Than if you were to just keep those feelings to yourself. Because the woman he's going to pursue is his type. She may not be as beautiful as you. She may not have anything going on for yourself. You, the woman, you could be the doctor, you could be the dentist, you could be the businesswoman, the woman who's making millions, right? And he leaves you and go pursue the maid. Not that the maid is not a human being, or pursue the secretary. Not that secretaries are not human being, but pursue a woman who's making less than you, who is uglier than you, because in the first place, you are not his cup of tea. Now, what are you going to do? You thought you were better than this woman. You are not. You are not the person or the woman that he wants to be identified with. So therefore, again, like I'm saying, do not attempt this. Do not ever attempt it, because it's not going to work. And those women that have attempted it, I'm sure if you guys don't, maybe you're embarrassed to testify, but I would like to say, whenever you go against the norms, things are meant to go south, meaning things are meant to not work out, because you're going against the norm. Like for me, I feel as if you be giving in too much or giving up too much, attempting to pursue a man to like you or to love you or to fall in love with you. Men can do it because they are meant to go through that whole process of courting a woman. You, the woman, can you imagine? You have to sit there and think, well, what do I have to do? What does he like? Can you imagine? Oh, you're going to ask his friends, what does he like? Oh, what is his favorite color? Because you're trying too hard. You are not a man. Why are you trying too hard? Oh, what is it? Well, if he was the one pursuing you, he has to do all that. And it's normal, because within our society or within what we live in, it's normal for a man to be curious about the woman he's interested in. Not that the woman shouldn't be curious about him. You should, if you fancy him. But if you have to go through all this just to get to know him and make sure he falls for you, then you must be the biggest dummy in town. A relationship like that doesn't work out. If you just want a quick fix, maybe, but it's not going to last, because before you know it, you will hear somewhere that he's cheating on you. That's just not cheating on you. No. He's in pursuit of a woman. You were a man when you went after him. So you are the man in that house or in that relationship, I get it. Because he is a true man, he has to pursue a woman. Apparently, you're not a woman. Do you see? You are not a woman enough for him. Because you have lost your card to be a woman, because he's like, nah. But someone will say, well, Rose, what if he's shy? If he's shy, look, if a man is interested in a woman, it doesn't matter if he is shy to death. He's going to talk to that woman that he wants. He is shy because you are not the one he wants. There are certain characteristics that a man displays only with women they don't like. They will shut them out. But if he fancies a girl, he will say one or two words. He can be an introvert to death. No one on this planet will stop him from pursuing that woman, even if he is an introvert. Meaning, this guy is the quiet guy you've ever met. You see him with his wife. It's just an example. Right? You see him talking. I've met couples where, the man or the woman never spoke, right? But with her husband, she's there laughing. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Or talking. So if you are a subject of their interest, they will talk. But if you are not that, why would they talk to you? You are repelling. No, you are repelling. Everything about you is not attractive. Like, no, I don't like her. If you don't like someone, you just don't like them. I'm sorry. Nothing about them will make you think is amazing. No, they're just basic. It's like when you walk, let's say when you walk on the street, you see people, right? When you go to the store, you see people, right? Only few of them will get your attention. And the one that gets your attention is the one you're attracted in. Everyone else is invisible. That's how you are invisible to a man that don't fancy you. But now imagine you being that invisible and forcing your way into his life. And someone will say, well, Rose, is it not how men pursue women? It's normal. There's nothing wrong with that. A man is supposed to pursue a woman in that way. Make himself visible to her, make himself known, make her notice him. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you, the woman, he doesn't even fancy you in the first place, you are playing a role of a man. You wanting a man to like you so much, you are there to, like, it's so repelling and obnoxious to him, you won't even get it. He doesn't, look, the other girl doesn't even have to look at him. He will make sure that she knows he is interested in her. So it's like he's putting his effort into another woman that he really fancies, and while you're putting your effort into him, it doesn't work. Okay? And it may seem to work according to you, because you may be delusional. So I'm going to buy into your mindset for a second. Let's say it works and you guys are together and all that. He will never appreciate you. He will never value you and cherish you as if, let's say, if the role were reversed, he's the one who conquered you. He will never appreciate you that way. It may work, but he will always be on the lookout for the woman he truly wants. It may work for a second because it may be difficult for him to get a woman, but when he really found the one that he wants, he won't hesitate dumping you. And if he does, I would say kudos to him. Well, kudos to him for dumping you just to teach you a lesson, but I wouldn't say kudos to him all the way, because he shouldn't have accepted you. He should have rejected you when you approach him. Like, I'm not interested in you. So he doesn't waste your time. So kudos to him for leaving you, for finally living within his truth. But I will say, he made a mistake too. He shouldn't have given you hope. He should have broken your heart from the get-go and said, look, you are not my type. I don't like you. I don't fancy you. I'm attracted to this type of woman. So you can leave him. That's what I would say every man should do. When you are pursued by a woman, unless you want to be a playboy, go for it. Enjoy your time. But I know you won't stay. Playboys or players, we know your moves. We know your moves, and we know you guys will not stay. But I'm trying to say, don't give those women hope. That how come some of you guys, it can end bad. Some women cannot accept defeat. Even though they pursued you, you should tell them the truth from the get-go. You don't want to be in a dangerous situation where you give a woman, a desperate woman is the most dangerous woman out there, hope. Don't give desperate women hope. If you don't want them from the get-go, say, hey, I am not interested in you. Find another woman and say, this is the woman I like. She will leave you. It has to take another woman, maybe for the delusional one, because some of them can be crazy, so they can forget about you. Like, hey, I will never like you. You are not my subject of attraction. I don't align with maybe the way you look. I am fine. Let her go. Don't give any woman out there that want to play a masculine role of pursuing a man hope. Okay? Be safe.